Hey everybody, I'm sitting in my car waiting for kids. It's Ellen. And I thought I would play with yarn while I wait. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about the yarn I'm working with. I'm using the Nako brand, and this one is called Cotton Luxe. It comes in many different colors. I'll put the listing that I bought it from on the screen. I bought it from a company called My Sea Rose. I'm not exactly sure how many countries that company services. I know that most of Europe can use this company. They have a website, but as I was going to check out from the website, I saw that if I downloaded the app and ordered through the app, I could get 5% off. I love a bargain, and if you want to let me keep some of my money, I'm going to do that. So I downloaded the app. I got the 5% off. It was very easy. The code was on the first page of opening the app. And in the app, I found that some of the colors that said they were out of stock or sold out or whatever on the website were available through the app. So that's another little tip. So this is not 100% cotton. This is a cotton acrylic blend, 60% soft cotton. I'm not sure if that's an actual category or not, but it's accurate. It is nice and soft. I would say better than a kitchen cotton. I would certainly wear it. It's certainly for garments and wearables. And 40% premium acrylic. It's 100 grams for a total of 330 meters. So it's not thick. Not thick. Probably a 3 weight, I would say. Yeah. Either that or a chubby 2. I like chubby. I'm chubby. So maybe I go with a chubby 2 instead of a 3. But you can see it there. You decide for yourself what weight you think that is. What else can I tell you about it? There is a gauge swatch on the band. So if that's important to you, that is available there. It's suggesting a 2 to 3 millimeter hook. I personally will go bigger with this, but as we know, if you've been watching any of my videos, I have very, very tight tension, and often have to go bigger. So play around with it. I will show you what I use and what it works up to look like. I will start in their recommendation and see how workable that is. I often find that it's just too tight for the way in which I stitch. It's very interesting to me that it says in accordance with British standard, but it's made in Turkey. So, and there are so many languages on the label that anyone's going to be able to read it. I wasn't sure what quality cotton it was when I ordered it. And so I was thinking, I've been making flowers lately and giving out crocheted flower bouquets for occasions and that. And I thought it was a beautiful color for a flower. It's color number 97575. And it does have a dye lot. So if you are getting it for a wearable, I would suggest making sure you get enough, or even over ordering, so that you're not trying to match a dye lot later, because that's just so difficult. So because it does have a dye lot, I would make sure you have ordered enough to finish your project. Knitting needle recommendation is 3.5 to a 4. So yeah, I'm going to start working with it.
Okay, so I worked up some samples while I was sitting in the car, and you can see that they're all 8 centimeters wide, and so that'll be important when I throw one in the washer and dryer. I do believe it does say that I can machine wash this, though. Oh, no, no, they don't want me to. I'm going to anyway. um, yeah, it's cotton acrylic, so we will see what happens there. I do realize that I forgot to weigh it for you. So this should still work. So there's 94 left in there. And if I put those on top, we come out to 102. It's supposed to be 100, right on. Nako's usually good about that. If was really nice to work with, you can see I've got good stitch definition there. Really, really soft on my fingers as I was working with it. I did have splitting much more than I expected to with this yarn, especially because it is so tightly plied together. But yeah, I did experience a little bit more splitting, but maybe it was me and my hook and not the fault of the yarn. So I really enjoyed working with it. I hope it does well on the rest of the tests because I'd like to do more with this cotton. I got it with the idea that I was going to use it for flowers, and as I was working with it, I was thinking this would be great for garments. So if it does well overall, I know the color is a little off right now. It's just time of day. And if it does well, I will be buying more. Okay, gonna wash it and let you know. So just as I started this, the sun went away and it got a little dark in here. But as you can see, I had no shrinkage with this yarn. This one was in the washer, this one was in the dryer, and this is the original. They're all still 8 centimeters when they're not curling. I should have blocked them. But what does happen with this guy is in the dryer, he got all smushed up. So he's not lying straight. But when I straighten him out, he's still, see, the 8 centimeters there. And I think if it was a bigger piece, you wouldn't have a problem. These are slightly softer after the washer and dryer, but it started out very soft. So that's not really, I don't really think that's a factor when it comes to this yarn. And let's see if I can lie them right on top. No fading, even from the dryer. It's the exact same color, even in that deep sort of reddish wine color. So I think this yarn did super, and personally, I would have no problem throwing this yarn washer dryer and go. I think I found myself a new kind of go-to yarn.
Okay, final thoughts on Nako Cotton Luxe. I like it. I liked working with it. It feels good on the hands. It works up well, works up fast, washes well, goes in the dryer well. Though it says not to. I'm just going to keep reminding you, I will be putting it in the dryer, but I cannot recommend that you do. I have just given you the information from my experiment. Just a little legal language there. But I think it's fabulous. I think it's a super soft cotton. Be happy to make any wearable out of it at all. Yeah, just a really versatile yarn. I will be picking up more colors and using it regularly. This is going to become a member of my regular on-site stash. If you like this review, that little button right there, that one that says subscribe, give it a push. That one, yeah. If you've used this yarn, tell me about it in the comments. Did you like it? Are you as enamored with it as I am? I'm giving it 10 fingers up. 10, all 10. Have you used it? Did you like it? What did you make? Tell me about it. On to the next one. See you there.